Well, we're going to be moving some equipment out here today. The 220 and the 953 are getting moved off of this project. Got everything done back there that he wanted to do for this go around. This is going to a clearing job, a little small clearing job. It's actually the first job that I got this machine on. I'll show you that when we get there. 953 is going back to my house for right now because I got a little grading job to do beside the house and I can just drive it over there. But I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and just move that back to the house while we're moving stuff, and I can drive it over there whenever the time is right. So before Donnie gets here, I got to finish shoveling the tracks off. Just got the 953 and the 220 up here at the road. Donnie's backing in here. That way it'll be we'll be facing the right direction to head that way, and I'll have to take about 3 or 4 miles out of the way. We'll load this up, take it back to my house, and then come back and get the 220 and take it to the next project and probably get started this afternoon. Well, shoot, we'll still be mid-morning. I don't know. I mean, on YouTube, it's called Team Rawr. They bought that estate right there, and they play in that.
But that was in Danny's place right there.
Yeah. Well, they got their own helicopter now, and they fly over and living the dream at 24 years old.
Well, who builds that?
It's just some YouTubers from California come over here and bought it, and they make some little random videos that I can't seem to watch and make a lot of money. Everybody got sad the other day I rode with you and didn't take a video, so.
And Alan Moore, they got him a new helicopter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You floating you around in it yet? Have you gotten to fly around in it yet? Are you going to fly around in it?
I don't see him much no more. David died. I don't do much for him no more.
Really?
They got Fred up there doing it now. When he bought such good damn stuff, I couldn't haul for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come down 345 excavators and shit like that.
Too heavy?
He didn't take them apart.
Just moved them whole?
Fred hauled them just like it was. Damn truck don't run.
So you rebuilt the motor in it, now it doesn't run good?
Just ain't right. Something wrong.
It's better than all the smoke that was coming out of it beforehand.
Yeah, well, got that problem solved. But like I always said, well, you don't see those smoke goes on fire.
Yeah. Does it not blow the black smoke out like it used to?
No.
Oh, it don't?
No. Well, I got a different fuel pump on it too, because I didn't want to blow it up the first week.
The first week?
Yeah, that damn water rate fuel.
So I I thought I was going to have to charge you a cleaning fee because I got my excavator a couple times and it was black from all the soot on it.
That's what man you say about cows.
You turn a white cow black from all the
He
soot?
said the damn cows stand on 3 legs and hold a other leg over the mouth, keep the smoke from going down.
You promise you get the cows to the location, but they might not be living.
Yeah. They got there.
They got there? I bet the cows ain't never been so excited to get to the processing plant.
They were ready to die.
They were ready to die after you done sooted them out. Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll just pull in the driveway and drive over there to the new farm and drop it off over there. 963 is moved. Time to come back and get the 220. Take it to the next job. So you might remember this pond project. This was the first job I used this machine on. When I first got it, took delivery of it. Charlie came here. We unloaded it right there behind where that house is now. I had the Hitachi here. Cleared that lot over there for that house and redid the pond. Cleared all these trees out right here and dug the pond out. Filled all this in. Well, now he wants this group of trees gone. He said during a windstorm you can watch those lift up about 6 inches, and it's leaning towards that house, so he wants to take those down right there. And gonna leave those 3 trees and clean all this up. He said it stays wants to clean all this up so that can be a nice smooth transition. And let me show you down here what we got to do. The pond did turn out nice, considering we were definitely in a drought. It's only down about 1 inch or so. So gonna grab those trees right there and clear out a few back here on the back side of the pond dam. He said it stays pretty wet back here, which we knew that from the start. Clear some of this down, take these trees out right here. Gonna pile all that up and burn it right here, and then try to see if we can get some dirt or something to kind of level this up. His problem is when he's mowing, he kind of slides off down there and gets stuck. So we're going to try to eliminate that problem. Getting started on these trees back here. Well, it's nice and dry. I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and do it. Keep from getting so much mud. We're going to clear this up, pile this up, and let it dry for a little bit. That way it'll burn a little bit better, and I know it's hard for me to say this, but I'll probably have a small fire over here. And I'll burn what I can of those stumps, and the rest are just probably going to end up in a hole down here. We need dirt anyway, so you bury those stumps right, they won't ever settle. You just kind of dig a big hole and lay them in there flat, cover them up. Gain a little dirt and get rid of some big stuff. So we're going to need some dirt. Squishy down here. How sandy and dusty the dirt gets when it's dry. It's beautiful topsoil. But he said right after we did the pond, got a big windstorm and this tree blew over. I think it's still alive though.
don't feel like chainsawing. Out of the way, get this cleared, then I think I can do my vertipile right here. I got to find where the drain pipe is. That way I don't melt it or push it. I think this is dead. It's dead. Yeah, that broke way too easy. Semi-dead. A little bit of green, but not a lot. Like that, huh? Land when it's wet. So this is dry and it's wet. I'll get it cleaned up. You can round up enough dirt, I'll get it leveled up some. the back of the pond dam here, get this cleared up. And I'm raking up a lot of this crap here. I'm going to dig a hole over here at the edge of the woods and bury it. And try to get some clean dirt to put on this slope right here and kind of track it in so that it can be mowed a little better. Right here, and then dig a hole right there. It's probably going to be muddy. I don't know, maybe I need to dig a hole right in there. That'd probably be a little drier. I might try that. Just a couple spots to get some dirt to clean this up. It's lunchtime real quick. I'm going to eat and then we'll figure out where we're going to dig a hole at. I found a spot right here I can dig a little bit of dirt out of. Kind of a little bit of clay here. Kind of mix it all together and break a little topsoil over it at the end. It should be good to go. To bury this mess. So when I did this pond, the dirt I dug out was so wet that I could barely drive the excavator across the pond dam. I think the dozer would leave about 12-inch ruts. So it dried out, but it took a while. It was just some nasty material. So therefore the pond dam kind of ended up a little steeper and not as smooth as could have been if it was nice and dry. I got plenty of topsoil down here. I'll probably cut some of that back and put that clay in there and then cover it back up. Pack that in there. Oh, that was dusty. Leave it a little bit high and that'll be good to go. Gonna swap some dirt around. Stuff I can't use for anything else. Some good dirt. Clean dirt. That's going to be a little wetter. But I'll get it. I will get it. Got a big old oak tree here that's going to be coming down. Kind of not in a good spot to fall in either direction, but I think I'm going to push it that way, even though it'd be better to go behind me. I think I would tear up more trees than if I was just to push it down into the trees that are coming down. Be interesting. I don't know, maybe it would be better to push it in the woods back there. Let me get over here and look at it. Man, I hate for that thing to fall out in the pond. That would make a royal mess. It's just no good direction. I think I'm going to send it that way. At least the branches will be where the rest of the mess is. Not ideal. Really well. It didn't break the first branch off that tree over there I was trying to save. Next problem is I don't feel like chainsawing today, and now that's dropped directly across the burn pile area. So I might have to see if I can drag it out and get it rolled over here to the side. I need to drop that one double poplar right there. Anyways, I got a while to get this thing cleaned up and moved out of the way, so catch you on the next tree. Well, starting to get a pretty good sized burn pile now. That's as big as I'm going to pile that up. All the trees that are coming down are down. May take that oak down right there. I'm not sure. It's kind of a nice little oak, but I'll wait and see. I'll have to rake all those leaves up. This is really wet right there.
But all that is cleared. Great big oak tree right there. Got some brush over here piled up. Kind of let that dry out a little bit. I'll run down here and take down some of these gum trees and just kind of crunch them up and let them sit out here so they can dry out some as well, and hopefully it'll be a nice clean burn, and hopefully the wind won't be blowing, and it shouldn't be a problem to start the fire right here and just kind of let that burn down. Well, pretty good progress for today. Started taking a couple of these down. I think that dead poplar is coming down, and then that group right there, I think those two are staying. Definitely the big one, and then that group, but that up there is coming down. He said during a windstorm you can come over here and see the roots lift up out of the ground about 6 inches on that big one, and it's leaning towards the house, so they definitely want to get that one down. And got all this stuff crunched up and just kind of laid out so it can dry out some. Burn pile will be right there on the back side of the pond dam, so I'll let this dry out, kind of burn that, and then probably come in here and slick all that up and grade that, and needs to cut a little ditch in here. It said it was holding water right over there, so just kind of cut this down a little bit and fill some of that in, and that should be it. The pond did turn out good though.